Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. So this is our weekly reading, what you need to know this week, predictions and guidance. And we have the 4 groups here. As you can see, these are affirmation cards. So I'll be using the writer as well as these. I believe I got these at Five Below. So I put the stones up here because I wasn't sure if they would be easier to see. So let me show you each of those. Remember, it's a general reading, and if you'd like a personal reading, the info is below. Okay, so we have here group number 1, amber. Group number 2 is clear quartz. Group number 3 is blue apatite. And group 4, I still, to this day, don't know the name of this one. I just called it the pink stone. And if you do know the name, you can let me know. No clue. Okay, so we have here group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Just clear your mind. Pause if you need to pick one. And if nothing calls to you, it may not be the time to watch this. Okay, so whenever you guys are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 1, which is amber. So I'm gonna just get a starting message for you guys. I will be getting the energies for self, how you're gonna be doing this week, and then I'll look into the environmental stuff because it's always gonna be related. Spirit, this reading is for group number 1, amber, please. Please and thank you. Okay, and then like I said, I'll be getting the affirmation card later, or cards. Spirit, what is your starting message for group number 1, amber? What do they need to know, or what's the first message you have for them for this week? It's a good week, I feel, or the potential is definitely there with the 4 of Wands. This is balance, this is joy, happiness. If you have been finding it hard to create balance in the recent, you may need to just take some extra steps to do that, but the potential is there. So it's kind of like Spirit is saying, like, don't waste that potential. Anything else of the starting message? So for example, you may want to do some things to ground yourself in your energy to create that balance. If you find like this week you're anticipating it's too much or too little, you can also kind of shave off some stuff there and say, like, do I really have to do all of these things in this one day, or what can I do to balance this week? In addition to obviously meditating and stuff like that, you can create balance that way. For as much as I can see, it's a very positive energy, so just be very mindful this week as well. They didn't really have a starting message for you, actually. So let's see how you're going to be doing. Spirit, moving forward into just this week, what do they need to know? What energies are coming towards them in the area of self this week? Amber. Okay, so we have the Empress, the 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. Again, I'm kind of getting that vibe of like the potential is there, so I kind of feel like you guys are being called to challenge yourselves a little bit. Kind of like definitely to have more confidence within yourself and your vision, specifically your vision, which is really important, obviously, because that's your happiness, that's your path, those are your goals. They are indicating that this week, maybe even midweek, actually, well-ish, you may begin to feel doubtful. Not extremely doubtful, but a lot of you may begin to feel just like you're restraining yourself, or you might feel that your situation is too restricted and you're like, oh, I want to think about all this stuff, but I can't because of this, because of that. It's just going to sound a bit repetitive too. So around, I think midweek, it's kind of fluctuating. They're asking you to be mindful of this, so that you can kind of basically cancel out that energy and clear it. Because without this, you have vision, you have room to grow, you have confidence and empowerment. But the moment that this gets here, everything is just kind of, quashed. So please be aware of that. What else do they need to know in terms of the energy of self? What's coming? This is really good. I feel like by Thursday, for the most part, what you're going to be experiencing, again, remember this is self, right? What you're going to be experiencing is actually more confidence. We have more self-abundance and prosperity. So this means more positive energy, more of a mood booster here. I don't know if something's happening in the planetary sector there. I really don't know if something's going on. But this looks like it could just be an individual thing. Like, you know, maybe this is just you feeling better. Maybe you got more sleep that day. Maybe something happened around that time frame. But you are going to be feeling better, and you're going to be actually rising above this. So I do think that for those of you who are mindful of it, you really did rise above that, which is great. Okay, anything else in the area of self? Yeah, it's the same message. So rising above, see? You're rising above, you are seeing yourself evolve and explore. After this, I can give you the affirmations. I'm going to add that to the title, actually, so that you can maybe screenshot and use them and repeat the affirmations so that you can be inspired by them. So yeah, you're going to be feeling better definitely by Thursday. I'm getting a strong Thursday there for most of you, like a good, probably like 90-ish% of you. And this is not commenting on the external, because I'll get that next, but it is showing that you're feeling very confident to move towards that, whether it's taking action or something like that. So it's really nice. Okay. So Spirit, in their outer world now, what's coming towards them in their outer world? Let's say anything from personal life to work life to finances, relationships, anything of importance, of the greatest importance. What's coming towards them this week? Only this week. Thank you. These are my only readings that are not actually timeless. Otherwise, you can watch stuff from like 4 years ago, but not these ones, obviously, because it's time specific. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, we have the King of Wands. There is the Ace of Pentacles repeated and the Three of Wands repeated. This is really good. So clearly something happens in your environment this week, but I cannot really tell what is causing what, because you could be feeling better and it extends into your outer world, but obviously the opposite could also be true. Something happens that makes you feel better and see above the, the challenges and stuff. Now here with the King of Wands, you kind of heard how I phrased the question. So at least I know that for the most part, this is most likely not you. You never know. Sometimes energies are weird. But I was specifically asking about your outer world. So it does look like someone in your environment this week. If you're watching this when I'm posting this, I feel like this could be as soon as tomorrow, Monday, where someone is very low, okay? The reason is going to be all over the board of why. It could be any form of loss, sadness, depression, grief, disappointment. There's all kinds of different things here. This is a masculine energy, okay? So again, different people in your life, male or female, whoever has this masculine energy, and they're looking really negatively too. You can see the slope of the cards are actually facing downward. So it does look like someone here is someone in your energy, in your auric field this week is feeling this way. And Spirit is showing this to you either because you care about this person greatly, or it could be that they're trying to also protect you and prepare you for this so that you can maybe go in and before this happens. So if you're watching this before you go, wherever, before you start your week, you may want to protect your energy immediately, okay? I think I have them permanently in my descriptions where I have some of my videos. If I didn't, you can find, I have a video for how to protect your energy, just if you're interested. Anything that they need to know about that? Any reason that this is here? We have the Fool. So what is Group 1 need to know about this? Like, what is your advice for them for this? The High Priestess and the Star. This is interesting. If it's the case that you know this person, you care about them or what happens to them, part of what your role in this and why they're showing this to you could just be because you're meant to give some type of hopefulness to the situation. I feel like this person was disappointed because they wanted something to come through, maybe a new beginning, maybe a sense of freedom, something like that, and then it just didn't go that way. But for you, it's almost like to say that you know something more is coming, there's something beneath the surface, and you're just really hopeful, or adding some kind of fresh spirituality to the equation. And that could be it. Like, I don't know how much this is tied into your grand scheme of things, but they did tell you this for a reason, so try to keep it in mind. Anything else that they need to know? Anything about these two over here? Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. It could be something unexpected. Well, it's not unexpected anymore, obviously, if this prediction is right. But when things happen that are unpredictable, unexpected, just try to keep in mind how energy tends to work. If there's some of you who are watching that tend to be overthinkers or kind of get preoccupied easily, and you kind of think too hard about the topic, just try to keep in mind that could move this energy. It could actually affect the energy and push it forward. I've done this more times than I can count. So the best thing to do is to relax your energy and just focus on what you're doing in the day. And then this should come through either way, but it is going to be unexpected. This is going to be happy news. I don't know what it is. With the Pentacles, if you did have some concerns with work or finances, there could be something there. But honestly, it's not telling me what it is, hence the Seven of Swords. But they are saying that there is a blessing coming this week. They keep telling me Thursday, like a flat Thursday, for like 90-ish% of you guys. So, general reading, I can't obviously get it exact, but it's a majority of you. And it's going to make you very happy. Is there anything else that they do need to know, or any other messages there? No, they don't have another message. They just said to trust. That's all. Just to trust within the divine. And again, this is ironic, but they're saying try not to expect anything. It's kind of a tricky thing. I'm sure you'll be fine, but they're just kind of saying, just trust, do your thing. Probably you are meant to help this person here. Any final messages about that? I'm kind of curious about that. Any final messages about this? Maybe let me know, since it was happening very early on for the most part. Has a very Monday energy. Yeah, so with the Queen of Swords, I could figure that this is probably you or someone else in the equation that is communicating, talking something out. They're really not mentioning more. They just wanted you to be aware of the situation. You may kind of have a feeling as to who this is in your life. So maybe, that'll be helpful just to know about what's going on. And it's going to be fine. Like, there's no negative outcome. It's just that you're helping to bring hopefulness, like I said, to the equation. Any other things in their outer world that's coming towards them this week? Any warnings? Not warnings, but like any guidance, any advice, spirit, anything else coming towards them this week? Nope. We have the Chariot and the King of Pentacles. Okay. So again, we see some type of movement here. And that's pretty much it. We are going to be seeing movement spark this week for you guys. It's up to you where you want to go with it. A lot of you will obviously choose to move forward with it. Some of you here with the King of Pentacles, you kind of are in your stable energy a little bit more. So maybe you're feeling like you want to take some time to feel out the situation. But either way, the energy flow is in your favor, actually. So if there is something that you've been thinking about that you want to do, just go for it. They're really not telling me much else, so I'll get the affirmation cards after this. Any final message or advice for this week? No, nothing there. So let's just get the affirmation cards for you guys. Again, I think I got this at Five Below. This little panda. Can we have some affirmations for them this week, or one or a few? Group 1, Amber, thank you. Today I believe. Today I will see the miracles and love surrounding me. That's really nice. And I do think that if you use this affirmation, because this is pure manifestation, I think that if you use this, you will definitely see whatever blessing this is. But, you know, you have to really open that up. Just remember that if we're cynical or negative or suspicious or like whatever, any of those things, it does put blockages up. It puts energy blocks up. I've seen it. So careful. Any final message for group 1? Okay. Today I am learning. Today I will focus on learning to grow into a better person. Today I feel worthy. Today I will accept all the wonderful things in this life. Same thing goes there for the blessing. So that's another added bonus message there, or like it's a confirmation rather. And then this is nice. I like, this is a cute little bonus message, I think, because this is showing that you are going to be probably learning a new skill this week, or kind of just like dipping your toe in it, like something you've always wanted to learn, and it just like happens upon you and you're like, oh, there's this thing, let's try that. So that's just like a little side message. So group 1, really interesting stuff. I do wonder about this. If you want, you can let me know below how this resonates, if you want to come back, or if you already kind of have a feeling. But I think I'm going to leave it there. But thank you guys so much. If this resonated with you, feel free to subscribe. And if you'd like a personal reading, the info is below. I'll also leave the link for my class that I'll be holding for how to read tarot cards below. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 2, which is clear quartz. So I'll get how your week is gonna go for you internally, how you're gonna be doing, and then I'll get the external. Spirit, this reading is for group 2, our clear quartz group. Please and thank you. Spirit, what is your first message for them, please? Just a starting message, anything they need to hear. They're indicating that something in your life that this actually could go either way, group 2. There could be something that has been on your mind that either has already been a challenge for you, or it might even start to kind of come up, which is, you know, what we'll see next, that has been giving you a feeling of challenge, where there's something is like there's something that's like either deprived, or there's a scarcity here, there's not enough of something like that. Either it's balancing out for you if you've already been dealing with it, or you might need to really, really keep some type of a balance before it kind of just like gets all out of whack, which we'll see. So that's an interesting thing. Spirit, moving forward, what energies are coming towards group number 2, clear quartz, this week in the area of self, just of self, how they're going to be doing. So we have the Hierophant, the Moon, and the King of Pentacles. It kind of looks like you're doing a lot of soul searching this week, and there still might be a bit of confusion and mystery. I'm not really getting a negative energy, but it does look, if anything, it looks a little bit frustrating to you, because the Moon card is all about it's it's just confusing. Like, that's really all I'm getting. It kind of feels quite foggy, actually, even though the Hierophant's here. So you are being watched over by the divine very closely, and they're not far. Like, this positive energy watching over you is not far. So if anything, they're asking you to just kind of let this be, let this clear up, and you will be seeing some light soon from it. So I'm thinking clarity and answers. Spirit, what else do they need to know moving forward in the area of self this week only? Yeah, you can see your guides are working overtime here to try to help resolve something for you. So they're there. They're very close. Okay, and then we have, yeah, it's right here. So then we have the Six of Swords and the Hanged Man. Okay, so this week, yeah, there's a feeling of weirdness in the beginning. It's not negative energy. It's not blockage. It's not some type of distress or sadness or anything. It just feels weird. Like, I don't know if it has anything to do with the retrograde, maybe. Yeah, it's just either confusing or like head foggish. But here you're moving on from that, and you're fine. You're okay. You're letting something go. So it kind of feels like something is shifting in your energy, detaching from your energy. And if you do feel just a little bit off this week, this is probably the reason. There's something going on in the background of your energy, and they're shifting and moving things around. It's kind of like they're kind of like reorganizing the closet. You know, it's kind of like that. Is there anything else they need to know about self? But they're also trying to communicate with you too, and I just saw that only now. So if you wait a little bit, maybe past the midpoint of the week, you will actually start to experience some communication, some signs or feelings, intuitions, clarity in some way, but they're going to be really subtle, okay? So if you feel like just confused or whatever you are feeling, just try to accept it for now, because it is going to be temporary. Anything else that they need to know just for self? Yeah, I mean, it's right here. I really love this confirmation. They gave you Five of Cups, which is that weird feeling, and it kind of feels sometimes like upsetting or like a little bit like depression, kind of like if you looked up the symptoms of depression, you'd be like, oh man, yeah, I have that. But realistically, right now, at least, if it's not a chronic thing for you, if you're just feeling weird right now, it's because of the energy shift. Yeah. And if you do suffer from depression, I know I'm saying this quite a lot lately, but ever since I started to work on clearing my chakras, unblocking them, it's really, really helped. And it's helped with everything. Like, I've had a whole bunch of issues with like mental health and physical health. So if you're interested to, just do what I did, it helped me. It helped change my life. The video is below about energy healing and chakra healing. There's two different ones. So something good is coming here. You are going to be feeling a lift. Group 1 also got Thursday, Ace of Pentacles energy. For you, it's similar. I don't know exactly when. It's not a hard Thursday like I got with them. It could be even Friday. I don't know. But something this week is going to lift. Is going to lift your spirits, and you're just going to be feeling clearer. Like, gradually you're going to be feeling more clear-minded, and you're not going to have that strange fog, and you're going to even forget about it by the time it clears. You're just going to be like, oh, I'm fine, So what an odd week, right? I don't know what that's about, but let's get the outer world. Spirit, moving forward into the outer world, what energies are coming towards them? Can we say their personal life, maybe their personal life with connections, home life, work life, anything in their outer world that we need to know about? Okay, so we have Knight of Pentacles, kind of like status quo there. It's just a bit of stability. It does look like there's some worry factor involved, but it's fine. Like, If someone here in the situation or even the situation itself looks a little bit worrisome, it's fine. It's going to be fine. So try not to get caught up in that. The Star card is here to save the day, to say like, no, 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 that's just a feeling. There's hopefulness here. There is protection here. There is some nice reorienting with the Eight of Pentacles, where it's just like someone is quite focused and the situation is kind of mending itself. What else? What's coming towards them in this week? Thank you. In their outer world. We have the Fool card, nice. And then we have the Four of Swords. Okay. So again, I'm getting a same vibe, like very odd energy. And when I say odd, I just mean I am having trouble reading it, and you might even feel odd as it comes to you. Again, I think that it's just a matter of shift. That's really all I think that this is, even though I don't know for sure as I'm saying these words, but that's all I can kind of conclude here based off of this information. So with the Fool card, it does look like something is trying to grow and bloom and shine, but the Four of Swords is like, let's just take a little nap and rest just a little more. So that probably means that I don't know how long, but if you are waiting for some type of a shift, a transformation, and an awakening, something more substantial, it may take a little bit more time. But again, this is not negative energy. It's just kind of quiet energy. Can we know what's coming towards them in their outer world? What's happening there? I mean, it doesn't look like anybody's bothering you. It looks like you're kind of just doing your thing, mind your own business, like nobody's here. That's probably a good thing. So yeah, there's healing, there's balance here. This is still your energy. I think we saw this king before, right? So yeah, everything is still healing. Everything is still kind of saying there's a lot more to come. We just aren't quite there yet. Your angel said the exact same thing again. Anything that is coming, anything that they do need to see or know about this week in their outer worlds. Again, oh my God, again with the Moon card. So if you have been waiting for some kind of answer or bright lights in some sense, I don't personally feel it's going to happen this week. So I don't know if that's going to change by the following week. You know, we can just sort of play it by ear, but this is, again, same thing. It's a very quiet, peculiar week. That's all I can really say. Nothing's really happening. Again, that might be a good thing for some of you. Any advice, let's say? They said it. They said the same thing. They're so funny. Your guides said the same thing. They're like, we're working on it. We're working on it. Just give us some time. They literally said that. See? That's really funny. So with the Ten of Pentacles, we do see eventually that you're getting to some type of stability, prosperity, joy. They did give me the letter A. Now, I don't know what that means, but there are some of you that are going to see a very significant shift in August. I know that sounds like it's a long time from now. I guess it kind of depends on your situation, but they did say something about that. That's a bonus message, as you can see. But your guides are still working on something. Anything else for just this week? Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Page of Pentacles. The final message here is that you, like, if you do want this week to be a little bit less blah, you can actually make that happen. You can take some action. You can step outside of your comfort zone. You can step outside of your routine. But that is entirely up to you. Because obviously, if you don't, if you don't influence the energy in any way, it might just kind of move forward in that sort of blah, like step-by-step feeling, which again, blah is not always a bad thing. But if you do want some more excitement or any kind of whatever positive experiences, you are being encouraged to do that, and it will come to you if you just put your mind towards that. That's all you have to know there. Okay, so let's see. I don't know, these came out. There is a cycle that is coming to an end. They've they're kind of saying the same thing at this point. So yeah, just let them do their thing. But other than that, no new messages. So I know this sounds like a little bit of like, you know, kind of a like no messages at all. I don't know if it's disappointing, but like I said, I'm happy that there's no negative messages, because obviously it's better to not see that. But just if you want to stay and lay low, this is the perfect week for that. Again, take action if you need to, but for whatever this is, it's on its way. Spirit, can we have any final affirmations for group 2? Yeah, like I would say this is good news for those of you who have already had a month. Like if your month has been kind of crazy, this is good news compared to, yeah. Okay. This might also be the week to do some self-work if you're interested in that, like kind of reflective work, hermit work, journaling, self-help books. Like I feel like that's what this is, like a lot of self-time, if you can. Today I am accepting. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind to new ideas and opportunities. That's really good. If again, it's the same thing. That's exactly what Page of Pentacles was saying. If you want something kind of fresh and interesting this week, it's a perfect time to do it. You know, the moment that it's whatever, it's like nice weather or somebody invites you, or, you know, you thought of something just on your own, it's a perfect time to do it is this week, and it'll be really good for your energy. And finally, we have, today I am receptive. Today I will let go of the past. I will live in the present, and I am looking toward or forward to a bright future. Hard to read this. So yeah, that's kind of like the self-help-ish kind of message there. So if you're really bored this week, I really do recommend to do some writing, because it can get some juices flowing. If you don't like writing, you can also do some type of a guided meditation or something. But this is a really good thing to focus on this week, is just self-development. Okay, so group 2, kind of, yeah, like I said, kind of an odd message or reading, but I do hope that some of it was helpful. You can let me know below, but it's a general reading. If you'd like a personal one, the info is below, and I also left the link for my How to Read Tarot class that I'll be hosting in May. Okay, so thank you guys so much. If you want, you can subscribe, but otherwise, I will see you next time, okay? Take care, bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 3, which is Blue Apatite. So let's see, Spirit. This reading is for group 3. Please and thank you. Group 3, Blue Apatite. Spirit, what do they need to know this week? Just a starting message, just any theme that they need to know about. And then I'll get the energy for you and yourself, and then the outer world. Okay, group 2 got the same thing there, where things are just going to have this sort of stability, but let's see. Okay, this is good. There is a tipping point coming through here. Now, I'm not sure if this is directly in this week, because this was just a starting message, but we can see here that something has already been kind of taking some time in your life, not in a bad way, but in a way where it was really building upon itself. So that truly step-by-step process. And we are seeing movement here. We're seeing a shift here. And let's see how that translates. But this is coming really soon. Okay, Spirit, just in the area of self, how are they going to be doing this week? Spirit, moving forward into just this week, group 3, Blue Apatite, how are they going to be doing in self? Yeah, you're moving on. You're moving on forward. You're gliding and sailing in a very smooth fashion. It's really nice. Some of you, that also could be something having to do with travel. That's obviously a smaller number of you guys. You're kind of separating from something this week. I don't know exactly when. Everyone actually, it's a different spectrum. They gave me like the arrows. But it looks like you're successfully separating from something this week. And if it's not separation in a way where it's sort of a detachment. It also could be something like you're really standing tall in your power, because here you're just by yourself, really standing tall, really feeling independent, yeah, confident, resilient, strong. All of that's here. Some of you may have also directly listened to a guide or some voice of reason as well involving this. So lots of positive energy there. Okay, what else? For self, only for self. Thank you. I think you did away with some type of conflict or trivial matters, and you're just like, I don't care about this anymore. Let me walk away from this. It's time. Here, there's a lot of clarity coming through. There's a lot of clear thinking, bright ideas, just generally clear thought. How else are they going to be doing? Energy for self this week. You're really believing in yourself, and I think that you're going to be striving for something and really trying to climb some mountain, and specifically it has to do with your ultimate happiness with that 10 of Cups. This is not just some small thing you're trying to go after. This is really significant. So genuine happiness, like your spiritual happiness, that's what this has to do with. And for some reason this week is really inspiring to you. I don't know exactly what it was, whether it's the collective, whether it was something situational, or like with just your mood, but it did shift, or it will shift, and you're going to be really focused on your happiness here. Obviously things like this do take time, but all of the seeds are being planted or already have been. So very nice. Let's see. How is their outer world going to be affected, Spirit, for this week? What energies are coming towards them in their outer world, whether it's personal life, work life, finances, connections, anything. What's coming this week? Okay, wonderful. Yes, we had that in, I think, all of the groups actually. Yeah. There was group 1, I believe, that they got a hard Thursday for when this was coming through. Now you guys, I'm going to let you know, but this is good either way. Everybody got Ace of Pentacles so far in a different sort of a message, but this may indicate that something is happening within the collective that is bringing some type of blessing energy towards us. So what that to me means is that there's space that we're creating for that. So maybe a lot of us are what do you call, like, releasing blockages, or just making space for things, being open to things. Spirit, what do we need to know, please? What's coming towards them this week? What's going on here? And I'll tell you what that means in a second. Hold on. Yeah, definitely energy opening up here. So with Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles and then Page of Wands, we are seeing that overall prosperity, stability, and an opening up, it's like cracking of a shell, of some kind of passionate opportunity. Could be creative opportunity for you as well. So it's for, like, in terms of work or finance or even health, for some of you, there will be stability here, or there will just be a general positive energy here. What do we need to know about Ace and Queen? Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. So yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, this is really a good flow. This is really an excellent flow here for you guys. I don't know when, but if it doesn't happen by Monday, because I'm posting this on Sunday, if this does not come through by Monday, I would say some of you, maybe 50% of you, it's Tuesday, and then the rest of you, honestly, like, I can't tell, but it's coming. Like, whatever the case is, it's here, or it's already here for you, and it's just going to strengthen. What else do we need to know, please, for this? So whether it means more money coming in, or it means some kind of positive news at work, or it means like a good sense of health, like something with the health this week could also be there. Some of you might have something coming through. Let me see. Knight of Swords, 5 of Wands. Some of you might have some answer coming through quickly that you were waiting for. That's only for like a good 20% of you, I'll say. When I looked at the Five of Wands, my right eye started to twitch, and that rarely happens during a reading, but kind of felt like I was annoyed at something. So if you have been having struggles in some area of your life, it does look like there's something fast coming through to fix that, to bring some type of positive energy to it. So that I feel is happening early this week. I am kind of getting a Tuesday vibe for the most part. Anything else? What's coming towards them this week, please? Okay, and then Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if you are waiting for something though. Let me see. And then Queen of Cups. It's very peaceful, actually. It's always good to hear. I mean, I think. So Queen of Cups, High Priestess. This is a highly, highly psychic energy coming through here. So maybe by, I would say towards the middle or the end of the week, there will be something that strikes your intuition, your psychic ability, times 10. Like, this is going to be high-powered psychic energy. I do think that you're going to know that something is coming. We have the Hanged Man, we have the Ace of Swords. Here it is. This is it. You might have a strike of clairvoyance, claircognizance, whatever, any of the clairs this week. And it's going to be quite eye-catching. Like, it's going to really get your attention. I don't know what this means. Can you tell us the Hanged Man, please? Is there a message there? Oh, I see. Okay, so whoa, look at this. The Fool and the Ace of Wands, not to mention the Ace of Swords. This is really strong. Maybe something before was in a limbo. I don't know why he's here. I don't know why the Hanged Man is just kind of hanging out with us. But, you know, whatever. Maybe that might make sense later. Maybe they want you to just kind of hang tight. Like, they might want you to not really do anything. Especially High Priestess energy and Queen of Cups. They're there with their water element, just sort of floating, peaceful. They're all right. And this is just all of a sudden coming through. But here's a tricky thing, though. With the nature of the High Priestess and Queen of Cups energy, and also the Seven of Pentacles, that might hint at the fact that something is still kind of coming to the surface. So I cannot guarantee the timing for that one. But what they are making clear is that this is coming in loud and strong, whatever new energy this is. This could be a new project, a new beginning, a new chapter, a new agreement of some sort as well. But be careful with that one, like if you have to sign anything or whatever, because the retrograde, is that still going on? I haven't looked it up, but just kind of look into that. Just be aware of the forecast with that. But either way, this is very strong energy. It's good stuff. What do they need to know about that? Final messages for that part. And then I'll get you some affirmation cards. Everything is going to be okay. They're watching over you. This is a powerful spiritual cosmic energy here. There's probably, I would say, spirit guides at work, angels at work, maybe your higher self at work here in terms of trying to align something. So something that was meant to be in your life is coming closer. Again, the fullness of it is hard to say. But they are telling you about this for this week, especially because you're going to be feeling it in your intuition anyway. And if you are seeing a sign for it, at least you can take that as the confirmation. But yeah, something here is very powerful in its development. So that is what they wanted to tell you there. So let's get some affirmation cards. Spirit, can we please have some meaningful messages for our group number 3? Okay, so we have today I am loved. Today I will know in my heart that I deserve love and respect. Okay, so try to repeat that one if you've been having an issue with someone else or a situation, and just so that you can open up the heart space and open up yourself to receive blessings. We have today I am happy. Today, happiness and love will fill my heart and soul all day. This is to me exactly the same thing. They're asking you to open up your heart chakra, to work on that, to release anything that is blocking it, doesn't belong, burdening you, that sort of a thing. And a final card, please. Thank you. Today I am receptive. Another group got that as well. Today I will let go of the past. I will live in the present, and I'm looking forward. I did that last time. Forward to a bright future. So they're definitely asking you to let something go. I know that's hard to do, obviously, but just try to put some mindfulness and intention to it, okay? So that you can make space for some of this really beautiful energy. You have a Fool card and 3 aces. This is really big energy. So you are going to need as much space as you possibly can. Think of it as emptying out a closet, you know, just like getting some of that old clutter, or literally just stuff that's been sitting there and doesn't serve you at all. Okay, so that's what they're asking you to do internally, you know, meditate, do some guided meditations, perhaps, anything like that. Okay, so group 3, that is what I have for you. Really interesting reading. Please let me know how this resonates. And if you'd like a personal reading, the info is below. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, you can subscribe if you feel called to. I also left the link below for the How to Read Tarot Cards course I'll be holding in May. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is the reading for those of you who chose group number 4, which is the pink stone. Spirit, this reading is for group 4. What do they need to know this week, please and thank you? So I'll get a starting message, and then I'll get the energies for self and then outer world, just to see how it all ties together. Spirit, what is your starting message, please, for group 4? The stone that I don't know the name of. I love looking to the collective for, you know, someone knows what this is. I can't figure it out. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so we have here 8 of Wands and the Tower. This is breakneck movement here, group 4. Like, it kind of just hit me in the face. And it's taking me a minute here. I am not getting a negative energy. This does feel, I mean, especially because the 8 of Wands is here. The 8 of Wands, to me, I feel usually some kind of a refreshing energy, because it just blows away anything that really didn't need to be there. Now, I personally like storms. That also could be why I'm feeling that. I like storms because it feels to me like it cleanses everything. But obviously, for some, that it might feel a bit too intense, but I do like to think of it as a cleanse. What do they need to know about this? This is just a starting message. This doesn't necessarily mean about the week yet. Okay, so High Priestess, yeah. There's a lot happening beneath the surface here, so let's see. That's why I separate the 2 categories for you guys, because this could be happening internally, okay, with the High Priestess there. Subconscious energy, psychic energy. So first, self, and then let's get into other stuff. Spirit, moving forward, what energies are coming towards group 4 in the area of self? How are they going to be doing? Thank you. Well, there it is. Death. I always think death and rebirth. That card tried to pop out and then it went back in the deck. Did you see that? All 4 groups got this. I do think this is a collective thing now, where there's this opportunity for some sort of huge blessing to come through. Now, I don't know how it all works, but I can guess that if all of us do put in the work to do a lot of releasing of negative energy, blockages, stuff that doesn't serve, then we are, in fact, creating a collective shift and bringing in blessings. So we can only do our part, but just to be aware. Spirit, how are they going to be doing this week? Group 4. I guess that's kind of how it is with anything, right? Like, anything that any one person does, it has that ripple effect. I just thought of, like, recycling, honestly. Like, simple little things that we can do to help out our planet and our collective. Kindness, you know, the works. So we have more psychic energy here. We are confirmed here that this is happening beneath the surface for you guys. I don't know exactly how this is gonna be affecting things, but it just looks like a sincere shift happening where something very well could be on its way to awakening within you. You can see literally someone sleeping here, and then the High Priestess card in an unusual way is higher up. Usually in my readings it is pulled to the bottom because it's subconscious energy, but something is waking up within your subconscious, within your psychic sense. And that is the sun waking up here too. So yeah, lots of waking up hinting going on. How else are they going to be doing? What else? Whoa, amazing. So we have the Magician, which I always look at these two as the yin and yang. So we have something really waking up, really coming to the surface, and then it does wake up and come to the surface in a sense of emergence. So here it is. So this is going to happen for you this week. The Magician card is taking over now with leadership, with focus, with that fire energy, passionate energy. Yeah. So what else do they need to know? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. I think it's just talking about kind of like your inner balance. They are showing a softness, a sensitivity, the empathic part of yourself, and then they're also showing the more stable, grounded, practical side to you as well. Maybe they're just talking about how you're going to be sort of shifting this week. But then with the Knight of Swords, it does look like you have some type of idea as well. You might have clarity of mind. You might want to do something, like you might be thinking of doing something, taking action, moving forward in some way. Anything else? This is a little bit towards the mid to end of the week, maybe. It's going to be quiet at first, okay? So first couple days or so, going to be very quiet, but then it's going to shift. Any final messages with self? Not really any there's not anything else I have to say. Just be really open to things and let things flow. That's all. But this is looking really powerful for you. That Magician energy, and then before with the Tower, it's really, really intense. So, I don't know. I think that's a good thing. Spirit, what's happening in their outer worlds this week moving forward? What's coming towards them in their personal life, work life, connections, anything? What is of significance this week that they need to know about? Thank you. So there will be some type of balancing here this week. I don't know. It kind of just looks like something is evening out in the scales this week. And with the Eight of Cups, maybe someone or something here is walking away in a sense of like, let's just be done with this. Let's just move on from this. Can you tell? Or maybe it also could be physical travel too. Same exact thing. It just looks like this is a week of some type of an ending, a new beginning, but it feels like this has already been something you've thought about. It feels like this card specifically feels like someone that woke up really, really early, like probably sunrise or even a little bit before that, and just left and just let go of whatever was holding them back. And it feels like a new day, the new dawn, the new day, very relieving energy. So, I mean, that could still be you. And that might be the action that we saw. I'm not sure. Spirit, what else is coming towards them in their outer world? So we go from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. This is really, really wonderful because it's showing complete scarcity and being left in the cold to abundance, prosperity, warmth. So I don't know exactly the situation, but it just looks like it flips on its axis. It's just like it does a total 180 here. So how is this going to affect them, Spirit? Is this, it could be anything. It could be something with family, if there was family issues. It could be having more money, finding a job. It could be finding an apartment. Everyone has a different thing, but it's going to be warm and prosperous. Can you tell us more about the 10, please? Thank you. I definitely feel like something was looking out for you. Someone was looking out for you with a guide or something like that. With the 3 of Swords. Only for a small number of you. It said something like someone wanted to make things right. I don't know exactly what that means. Can you tell us the advice for the 10 of Pentacles? Like, what's going on here? They're not telling me anything. They're not showing me what happened here, but just that it shifted. And there was quite a bit of struggle before that. I think it might have been your energy, actually. Your magician energy kind of made this happen. So all you have to really focus on is creating the space for this energy, which is what I was talking about before with releasing. So you were ready for this. You were not getting in your own way, and neither was anything else. And you just sort of went for it, energetically speaking, and then with action, and you made it happen. So anything else that they need to know? Yeah, they're not telling me much of anything, but just make sure that your heart space, your heart chakra is being worked on and opening, because there was quite a blockage there in the heart space. Here it's flowing. So maybe you were doing some healing. Maybe you did do some significant releasing and balancing. I think that's very likely. Not that you only did it in this week, but something about this week kind of pushed it over the edge to the other side, I think. Okay, anything else coming towards them? What do we need to know? Yeah, it's the same message. This is really encouraging because you got the 2 scales on both sides. So your life is balancing. Your life is becoming fair. Your life is becoming more, more stable after a while of some type of imbalance. Any other final messages, advice, guidance, and then we'll get some affirmation cards. The King of Cups. Yeah, they also said here's some sort of balance with, again, it could be the heart space, could be your own emotions, could be your creativity, but this is just a very peaceful feeling in the King of Cups. So not really much new message there, but that's what they said. And then we have the King of Swords. And then we have clarity on top of it. You know, because of the peace that you're feeling or will feel, or in a general sense, the peace that your situation is bringing, the more clarity there will be. And it's just, that's a good feeling. It's like even like a joyful feeling too. Can we please have some final affirmations for them, group 4? Something that they can use for this week. Or any other clues too. Today I am energetic. Today I am filled with an incredible energy and enthusiasm to face this beautiful day. That's the magician energy. Definitely the magician energy. So they're just kind of confirming there. You just have to really own it, embrace it, embody it, and you will have that energy. And you can manifest. You're a powerful manifester. Final message. Thank you. Whoopsie. I just wanted, these came out kind of funny. Today I am healthy. Today my mind, my heart, and my soul are one healthy being. That could also be talking about this too. I forgot to mention that this might have been something with health. Just some sort of struggle there. But yeah, there's a significant healing going on here, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, even like other ways, like financially, environmentally. There's a huge healing going on here. And I do think that definitely this week it's happening, but I'm not sure the entirety of it, how long it'll take, but it's definitely starting. Okay, So group 4, that is what I'm seeing for you. I really hope that this was helpful. I do hope it resonated, and you can let me know below if it did. But thank you guys so much. You can subscribe if you feel called to. If you want a personal reading, info is below, as well as the link for my class. I'll be teaching how to read tarot next month. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.